Hello and welcome to a new video from me. Today I'm sharing a small, tiny live stream with you. Don't mind my background because I just moved in, so I hope you enjoy and let's see how far we go. Here's my self-made pillowcase, hemp wool and my tool to make it, and now we can talk a bit because many of you have asked me some questions, and I think why not making also a live stream where you can get to know me better. And yes, one major question is how on earth do you keep the peace you have here in while you face war and all such things? First of all, when you create a peaceful home, then you will experience a peace where no one and nothing can destroy your peace. I always say create a lifestyle where you don't need a vocation from. And that is true. And another thing I tell you, I am a believer in Jesus, in Yeshua, in the only one true living God of Israel, who is my father, my king and everything. And he said, I have given you peace. In this world you will have trouble, but he gave us peace. He gave us forgiveness. He gave us insurance. He said, in this world you will have trouble, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. He has overcome. He has overcome everything. So why should I be worried about something what he has already dealt with? Faith and peace and such things don't depend on your circumstances. Do you know something? Apostle Paul wrote Philippians while he was in jail, and he said, rejoice. Your innermost peace and whatever doesn't come from, doesn't change by any circumstances. In the opposite. In the very, very opposite. And yes, I think life can get hard. He never said that we would get better treatment like he got. He said, if you follow me, you will get also treated like they have treated me. He said in my most recent video, I said, if you have become a master, you have given up your rights, because a servant, a slave, a follower does not have any rights. If you get something, that's because your master is blessing you, but you don't expect it. And I hope that you understand Jesus was fully God in himself. He is the living Father. He is the eternal Father. Do you know something? He had nothing as he was among us. He said, the Son of Man has not even a stone where he can place his head on. Why? Because that's exactly what he did. He gave up everything to redeem us. And when you follow the truth walk, when you follow his commandments, when you keep his commandments, you will have peace. He only said, he said, the wicked people have no peace. But we who follow him, we have peace because he is our peace. Ephesians 2 verse 14, it said Christ is our peace. So if you follow Jesus, if you follow Yeshua, I don't think you should really worry about having your peace and all this stuff, what is going on. I can't change what is going on outside, but I can change into how I react on it. I always say before I go to bed, God, you will handle it because you already dealt with this before, and so why should I be worried? And another thing many ask me is, how do you apply such a busy old ancient past lifestyle? Because I want it. I am so tired and sick about this westernized modern lifestyle where you are so stressed and so pissed because you run and live just because of for work. You don't enjoy anything while you are living on earth when you are not going back to the ancient path. And the scripture says, ask for the ancient path and walk on it. And in my opinion, this means not just as a symbol for coming back to the Torah through Jesus, but also in going back to the ancient lifestyle, how God intended us to be. He placed Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and said, work with the garden, what I made for you. This is your work. And I think that is the best idea, because I have come to the point where I'm no longer interested in how to get the newest shit. Nothing in my apartment is new. All of it is bought second-hand. Even my clothes is second-hand. Most of the stuff is also self-made, because I'm no longer interested into having the biggest car, the fanciest smartphone, and all those things. In such, I'm no longer interested in. I'm interested in peace, in good health. For such, I have even cut off the connections to my own family, because when something is robbing your innermost peace, that is too expensive. You get nothing from it when you trade your innermost peace just to keep family when there is no family. And That's why I'm also knotting a pillowcase, because I am interested in a slow living lifestyle. That means living in the alignment with the nature, completely with the nature. And you know what? When you work with your hands, whatever, on old things, by creating some stuff, being creative, cooking in the kitchen, and such things, do you know something? You get your peace because your mindset, your mental health is coming down. And that is what is my entire channel is all about. Being yourself. Coming back to the ancient past lifestyles. Because in that you have peace, in that you have freedom, in that you have everything. And I'm not going back to what I found. My peace I trade for no one. And also keeping his Sabbath. He said, I am the king, the lord of the Sabbath. So if you don't keep the Sabbath, if you don't keep his feasts, where he says, these are my feasts. And he said also in Ezekiel, I gave them my Sabbaths, and I gave also them my Sabbaths. That means a plurality, because all his feasts are sanctified and glorified and made holy by him. He gave them as a sign between him and his people. And don't come with this was just made for Jews. Leviticus 23, it says, these are the feasts of the Lord. It's said nothing about Jews. It says, these are my feasts, the feasts of the Lord. And if you live in rebellion like Satan, who is the liar of all liars, then you will have no peace. In Satan you have no peace. And that's also why many people nowadays have no peace, because they don't keep anything of what God has ever said to them. And they come up with all these excuses called, in the New Testament, is all done away with. Do you know something? Jesus said, I haven't come to abolish anything. And if you say the Jesus in the Old Testament and the Jesus in the New Testament are completely different, while he said in Malachi 3:6, I am the Lord, I change not, then you make him to a liar. And the father of all lies is Satan himself. Listen to yourself sometimes when you come to a clue, and think about it if it even makes any sense. Because his ways are not our ways. Nothing of what he is in he is God. He's the only living God and King and Lord of the entire universe. And don't come here on my page and anywhere and say the Israel of ancient time is not the same like this. Do you know something? You need history lessons, for real. Bible history lessons. Go to the archaeology and find out if there's anything called Palestine. I am not here to be loved. Do you know something? I am a proud Jew. You cannot break me. No, nothing can break me. Because I believe in the God of Israel, the only living God in the entire universe. And his Bible is a blessing. His word is a blessing. The taken out scriptures included. And my entire YouTube channel, Facebook, everything what I am working on, posting on, is made for the glory of the King. And I want to show you that you can apply ancient stuff. And that is exactly where I am saying, if you don't want to apply his commandments, anything of him, you can't expect anything from him. He never blesses the rebellious. Yes, Israel is at war. I am here in Israel. Israel is at war, yes. But I don't regret living here because I still have freedom. I haven't caused the war. And I don't need anything and anyone unless it's God himself. I am much in the nature. I am so much in the nature, you can't imagine how much hours I am sitting outside. Because that is where freedom lies. True freedom has nothing to do with absence of wars. No. And the entire Bible is right now playing out, playing itself in front of our eyes. That's where I am thinking that many of you will not understand what real truth walk means. But for that, my entire timeline is made. So I hope you enjoy it. This is apple juice. I decided spontaneous to make a small live stream because yeah, why not? And I love to get to know my followers and also your thoughts on those things and to see me live, to see a little bit of my tiny lifestyle. And I hope we see each other on another video. Shabbat Shalom and God bless you.